Good morning, and when I say good morning, it's by the thinnest of threads because it's 11:59. It has been a very packed morning. Let's see, how did it start? Polly's car wouldn't start. That's how it started, because it was -4 this morning, and not wind chill. The wind chill was -18 or something like that. Now it's up to 13. It feels like 0. And this is Fahrenheit, so yikes. It's, yeah, breezy. Easy breezy cover girl, right? So, Polly took my car. There's just barely any snow left, but it's sunny, so there's no cloud cover, and that's why it's that cold. There's nothing buffering the, the atmosphere. And chickens are fine. They have fresh, warm water in there. We had to have a drip in our bathroom sink in order for the pipes not to freeze, because unfortunately Polly's friend Kevin, his work wife, their pipes froze, so Polly ran over there to bring them one of our little space heaters. So yeah, never a dull moment. Oh, so Polly's car wouldn't start, so he took my car, and then he ran, and this is all first thing this morning before work. He ran and he couldn't find our jumper cables. He ran and got a pair of jumper cables with my car. I came, and I was still completely snookered asleep. I didn't have a very good night overnight. The thing I never talk about, I never talked about on video, that has been with me since I was 14, flared up and bothered the bejesus out of me overnight. So I got spotty sleep, or just like an hour here, an hour and a half there. So by morning, I had finally fallen into a deep sleep, and all of this happened. So Polly let me sleep and didn't wake me up, and only told me about it afterwards when I talked to him. So Polly didn't have a full work day, so he's back. He went to run over to Kevin's house to help him because their pipes froze and burst. So he grabbed one of our space heaters to see if they can thaw it out, and he took Chester with him because he was just begging to go with Daddy. And yeah, in the meantime, I'm working. I have a couple of deadlines I need to completely adjust today. One of them is by 2 o'clock, so there's a time frame. I made granola last night. Thanks, Yoli. She posted a picture of granola on her Facebook and made me think, oh my gosh, we're totally out of granola and I have all the ingredients. So I have a well-stocked pantry. And then several people mentioned that this darn little tape actually has a backing on it. So let me try and peel it up and I'll show you if it does. Because it totally feels like paper on the outside. And I'm losing my voice, so I think I need some tea and maybe some granola. Well, what do you know? It absolutely is just lined with paper. That's why it felt funny. So it actually is washi. It's just, you have to peel off the tape, and that makes sense why there's a little ribbon around it, or a little clear thing. Oh, and how do I handle opened these things? Because there's a couple of others like that. I pop them in one of these. I find it's the easiest way for me to store them, so they don't unravel or have to keep adding tape to them. So, and I have plenty of these kicking around the house. So I'm going to go make myself some tea. First I'm going to have a big juice because I absolutely need the burst of nutrients, because I've been up all this time and I still haven't had anything to eat or drink. So I'm going to grab some juice, then I'll make some tea and maybe have some granola. Maybe even with warm milk. I wonder how that would taste if I warm that up. Because there's lots of yummy things in the granola. Oh, let me show you what the granola looks like. Oh, there's a blog post. I did it. I didn't do it on video, but I did a step-by-step for my blog. There's yummy granola. It has, let's see, what do we have in here? Banana chips, hazelnuts, craisins, almonds, sunflower seeds, pistachios, and granola, and coconut. It's really good. Polly had some. I stashed a bag in his pocket for his work. Let's see. Grab a little piece. So good. So I'm gonna have juice first though. Wow, I killed that juice. It was delicious. Same one as yesterday. I didn't feel like blending anything frozen this morning because, yeah, it's already frozen outside. So I'll just save my bananas for hopefully tomorrow because it has to get warmer. It's just so frigid. So enough complaining about the cold. It's winter. What do we expect? I don't live in Florida, so it's going to be cold. I need to rinse these out immediately, especially the straw, because the mango, which is in this juice, starts to discolor the straw. So right after I use this glass jar and straw stuff, I have to wash it out immediately, because otherwise it gets gunky, and there's really nothing to wash a straw out with, so I just run super hot soapy water through it. In case you didn't already know or think I was a dork, I am a dork. So I pulled out my sweater shaver because I don't like the little pills on my glovies, and then since I use them now every day, I'm gonna fix that, see if they look any better. Before, after, look at that. So I want to do that one too. See how all the little snotty things are on there, and this one is like new. Well, I feel much better. See all the schmata that I fuzzed off? I know I have a bigger one too for clothing or fabric upholstery, so I feel much better. I know it's a dorky little thing, but anyway. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, so here's my idea. I'm going to print out the map of the world, and then I would love to know where you are, so I can either put a pin in it on my bulletin board or color it in, because I would love to know where in the world are you. I thought that would be fun to do today. So leave a comment where you are, and we'll see how quickly we can get this all colored in. So I am working on some code. It's not that it's boring, it's just very particular and very tedious. And look, it's warmed up to 19. Feels like 8. And I think I got a little too rambunctious with my... I ripped my glovies. Bummer. I might have to see if I can find some more fingerless gloves, because I really like these. I like being able to have them on. So I'm not even halfway through my code changes. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 more tables that need to be fixed. So I look at each one and find the error, and then I try to resolve it, rerun it, queue it up, make sure that it's fixed, then I upload it. So yeah, it's complete gibberish to anybody but people who might understand the whole coding and mainframe, you know, that kind of thing. But I thought since I'm staring at this for so long, I just stamped some of these cute little stamps that April sent me. It's the little chicken that I keep in my Filofax for tracking eggy production, and then I have another little cute one of acorns. Just stuff kicking around on my desk. See, I keep this always attached, so I just stamp up my days as needed. And yeah, since I have to stare at this, and look, today is a silver pencil day. Put my little squishy on it. So, alright, back to work. Just took a little break to show you the hole in my glove. We got our nuts order today, so it included a tiny little, just a little something. It's a sample of some salted cashews. So sweet. And I wrote it right on the invoice. Just for you, we include a free sample of salted cashews. Enjoy and have a delicious day. So we ordered roasted nuts in a shell, peanuts in a shell, Turkish pistachios, and then the little freebie. So cute. So the Turkish pistachios, honey, can you roll along just a tiny little bit, please? Thank you, darling. So salted pistachios are quite tasty, and they came in this box. What are you waiting for? Cashew later. Taste me now. I'm nutastic. There's nothing we can't deliver. So I placed the order yesterday at 4:30, 4 o'clock, and it was delivered today. And it wasn't overnight. It was just ground shipping. But I think they're in Pennsylvania, so it hopped on a plane or a truck. Plane, probably, right? Truck, ground, truck. And yeah, there you go. Family owned and operated business since 1929. Oh, focus. I know it's dark already in here. And I got a giant box from England. I'll have to share that with you guys later, but these are going to be broken down. I just want to show you our nuts.com box. Holy moly, it's dark in here.